today I'm building a team of the greatest transfers in football history. And we're starting off with the GOAT. I'm talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. And the fun fact is, we could include him in this team based on two transfers. The first one, when he moved from Sporting to Manchester United, that was a steal deal for about £12 million. And of course, at Man United, Ronaldo managed to win a Ballon d'Or, multiple Premier League trophies, Champions Leagues as well, and he became a footballing icon. But I think his transfer to Real Madrid was what got him greatness. His goal record at Madrid was second to none. He was able to win 4 Champions Leagues there, get up to a total of 5 Ballon d'Ors. And what's crazy is this transfer worked out perfectly for Real Madrid too, because they were literally able to sell him for the same amount they bought him. And that means Cristiano Ronaldo has earned his spot in our greatest transfers team. He's got a 99 footy score, and of course we're gonna buy it. And there you go, we've got our first player in this team. Now you can guess, with Ronaldo being the first entry, that this team is gonna be a bit insane. So once we do build the entire team, we're gonna be playing one game. But if I lose, I'm going to discard the most expensive footballer of all time, Neymar. His 99 footy scar. I don't want to be discarding that. And by the way, if you're wondering why are we using this silly formation, well, it's because there have been some incredible attacking transfers, like Robert Lewandowski when he joined Bayern Munich for free from Dortmund. Like, just imagine taking your rival's player for completely free, and that too right after beating them in a Champions League final. That is exactly what happened in 2013. Lewandowski, of course, lost the Champions League to Bayern, only to join them for free the very next year. And of course, at Bayern Munich, Lewandowski played probably his best football, breaking records, and even finally winning the Champions League in 2020. He should have also won the Ballon d'Or that year, but he was kind of robbed. But still, for Bayern to pull off this signing for free, nah, just incredible. Yo, his 97 footy score is so cheap right now, probably because we're like 2 weeks away from FC 25 still. We're buying him, and he goes right into the team. Let's actually move to the midfield. The player we're picking is English, and he's got the record of being the midfielder with the most goals in Premier League history. And I'm talking about Super Frank Lampard. He moved from West Ham to Chelsea for just £11 million. Now, I know at that time it was quite a bit of money, but still, for Lampard to go on and achieve what he did, I don't think most people believed that was going to happen. Champions Leagues, Premier League, being part of iconic Chelsea teams under Mourinho, Lampard did it all. Definitely a worthy inclusion in this team. Moving on to the next player, and you know when I said Ronaldo might be the greatest transfer in football history? Well, maybe not, because this next player was signed for just $450,000 when he was playing in the second division of France. And that's right, I'm talking about Riyad Mahrez. Fun fact, Mahrez had never heard about Leicester City when he actually joined them. Apparently, he thought it was a rugby club, and also he had second thoughts about joining Leicester because of the nature of the Premier League, the physicality. But somebody needs to give credit to the Leicester City scouts, because they saw Mahrez ball out in France, ended up convincing him, and they probably got the biggest return on their investment with the Premier League trophy. That's right, Mahrez went on to become the best player in the Premier League in the following season, winning Leicester their first and probably only Premier League title. And if that wasn't enough, Mahrez later joined Manchester City for like 60 million, making the transfer even financially profitable for Leicester City. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm taking the tag of the greatest transfer from Ronaldo to Riyad Mahrez now, because just in terms of value, how can anyone beat this? Currently though, Mahrez is chilling in the Saudi League. Definitely he's earned it. Oh, and he also got a team of the season card from there, which we're gonna buy. And that's another worthy addition to our transfers team. It's time to head to the defense. And in fact, for this, we're going to Italy. And it's Alessandro Nesta who we're gonna be picking. Nesta, of course, started out his career at Lazio, achieved quite a bit of success there, but soon Lazio had financial problems and they were forced to sell him. It was AC Milan who swooped in, seeing the opportunity for 30 million euros. They ended up securing the services of Nesta, and which ended up being one of their best ever transfers, because Nesta formed an incredible partnership with none other than Paolo Maldini. First season itself, Nesta won the Champions League, and then of course the success kept coming through. He spent 10 seasons at AC Milan, definitely getting them their money's worth. There goes my boy Nesta into the team. Let's continue building out our defense, and we've got Rio Ferdinand next. That's right, when he made the move from Leeds United to rivals Manchester United back in 2002, it caused controversy. But truth be told, since Sir Alex Ferguson took over Man United, there was never a rivalry between Leeds and Man United. And so when Leeds were in a tough financial spot, they had no choice but to accept a transfer offer from Man United. And that's what they did, about £30 million, which made Rio Rio Ferdinand, the most expensive British transfer in football history at that point. But still, in the end, this deal turned out being a bargain, because look at what Rio Ferdinand achieved at Man United. Multiple Premier Leagues, Champions Leagues, part of that iconic defense with Nemanja Vidic. He gave almost 12 years to Manchester United. That's why we're buying this 98 rated Footies icon version. And that's another crazy player joining our transfers team. We're moving back to the midfield, and we're also heading back to Spain for this transfer. Well, I can't even call this a transfer. It was more like a robbery. That's right, Real Madrid signed Toni Cruz from Bayern Munich for like 24 million. Back in 2014, to get a transfer like that, absolutely ridiculous. Cruz has of course gone on to become one of the most successful footballers of all time, winning multiple Champions League with Real Madrid and forming that incredible duo with Luka Modric. You know what's crazy though? Manchester United were actually the favourites to sign him. In fact, they already had a deal in place, but David Moyes was sacked and Louis van Gaal came in, and he didn't want to sign Cruz for some reason, and that deal fell through. And guess what? Real Madrid were the ones that benefited from it. And look at that, I've already got a 94 Toni Cruz in my club. He's holding the Champions League trophy as well. Let's put him into the team. Okay, how does this version of Cruz not have 99 passing? Absolutely deserves to. But let's now complete our back line. But actually, this next player is pretty controversial, because Liverpool broke the bank to sign Virgil van Dijk. 75 million for a centre-back was unheard of, and most people thought there's no way Liverpool were going to get their money's worth. Instead though, Virgil van Dijk, he was one of the reasons that transformed Liverpool from pretenders to contenders. They won the Premier League with him, they won a Champions League with him, and his influence cannot be understated, because he even finished top 3 in the Ballon d'Or rankings one year, only missing out by a few votes to Leo Messi. I mean, that says enough. That's why, even though he's had a ridiculous transfer fee, I think he's been one of the greatest centre-back signings. He's transformed Liverpool, and I've already got his 99 version in my club. What a card to have packed, and well, we'll put him in the team. Even though our defense is looking pretty insane, we still need a goalkeeper. And to be honest, I couldn't think of many players, because most goalkeepers either come through academies or have always been like cheap signings. Or the one time the sport saw an expensive goalkeeper be signed was of course Kepa, and that turned out being an absolute flop. But I think when Atleti signed Jan Oblak for like 16 million, it was the highest fee for a goalkeeper in La Liga at the time. Well, that transfer's turned out really well, because Oblak has helped them win La Liga multiple times. He's been the best goalkeeper in the league at times too. And yeah, he's almost given a decade of service to Atletico and probably a few more years. Not a bad shout at all. We'll put him in the team. Again, if there are some players you think I'm missing out on, let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure to subscribe for more content. Oh, we've still got one of our centre forward positions left, and you know what? This might actually be the most influential transfer of all time too. Talking about Johan Cruyff. That's right, when Cruyff moved from Ajax to Barcelona, it changed football forever. He was the one that changed Barca's club culture, brought in a new style of play, and even after his playing days were done, as a manager he came in at Barca and changed everything with his tactics. And literally the influence he had as both player and manager was reflected later when Pep Guardiola took over, and even when Messi broke through. Almost 40 years since Johan Cruyff, his influence can be seen at the club. And I know this transfer was a record transfer fee at the time. Barcelona wouldn't be the same without this, and that's why we're putting him into the team. Now, before we pick our final player, there's got to be some honorable mentions. Like N'Golo Kante, similar to Riyad Mahrez, he was a cheap transfer that ended up achieving so much success for them. Then we've got Mo Salah when he made the move to Liverpool from Roma. That was a hell of a transfer too. Eric Cantona to Manchester United is a big one as well. But I think our final player is a worthy choice. £11 million. That's all it took for Arsene Wenger to sign Thierry Henry from Monaco. It was still expensive for that period, but who would have thought Henry would go on to become one of the greatest players in Premier League history, the greatest player of Arsenal? And for that fee, it now looks like a bargain. Henry helped them win the invincible Premier League title, got them to a Champions League final. He was also the first player in history to score 20 goals and 20 assists in the same season. And we're buying his 97 rated card. The team is now complete. These are the greatest transfers in football history, and now I need them to save this 99 rated Neymar, because I don't want to discard him. Not gonna lie, with the team we've got, I need to be forcing a rage quit, man. Our team is too freaking good. But I am literally getting cooked right now. Pele has just scored against me. Maybe this is gonna be a Ronaldo versus Pele battle, because if you guys have watched Ronaldo's YouTube channel, he did kind of diss Pele. But so far, it's been Pele and Haaland winning the battle. We're 2-0 down, boys, and I can already see that Neymar being discarded. Nah, this dude is cooking me, man. Oh my days, 3-0. If I don't figure out how to beat this guy, I'm gonna have to discard Neymar. Bro, I need to score soon, man. It's just not clicking, though, for me. Okay, this could be a chance. Ronaldo, please. Let's go. We get 1 goal back. There's still time. It's only the 40th minute. Ronaldo, please. Ronaldo, let's go. We get another one back. I am not discarding Neymar. Ronaldo's gonna save me. Nah, this guy's been rattled. This guy has been rattled. We can get that goal, that equalizer. Lewandowski, let's go. I can't believe he put that in from there. We've got the equalizer, but remember, we need to win too. Okay, this could be our chance. Mahrez has now got the ball. Let's get it inside. And Mahrez with the finish. That could be the goal to save Neymar. I just need to survive for another 4 minutes, boys. Get the win and just get out of here. Oh, Cruyff goes sprinted off the bar. And on the rebound, Lewandowski scores. Let's go. And that's it, boys. Full time. I don't know how I managed to win this game, but that 99 Neymar is safe, and we don't have to discard him. If you enjoyed this video, click here to watch me buy 1 new transfer from every club.